first day, first time at the park this spring. It's nice out, but I'm wearing a sweater, but it's nice besides that. Anyway, I've got Solace and Linus here. Matthew's not feeling good, so he's giving him a little break. And I promised Linus I would take him. Just like I took Solace earlier today. And he's going to take Linus. Sure. And he said, you know what, I'm kind of scared to take him by myself. So he's afraid of, I think, Linus running off. But at the park, he does really good. So, yep, so I've got these guys. I'm right here. So I've got these two guys. If I can switch over, I'm running. Oh, wow. All right, so yeah, so we're at the park. We walked. Oops, I had to find the two of them. So a little bit of kid time. Miss? Are you climbing up there? Good job. Yeah. Are you going up the slide? Oh my goodness. Hey, pull up your pants, honey. Okay, thank you. Because your bottom was showing a little bit. We don't want to see that. There is. Wow, you're being very brave. Are you getting wood chips? All right, I'll take a little video. Yeah. So I probably would have done lives a long time ago. Oh, you are up high, but I wasn't able to. 1 second. Okay, you're up. Here we go. I think they're lovely. Good job. Okay, so anyway, I probably would have done lives a long time ago, but it didn't give me the option. So I don't know if that just happened to be have an account for long enough, or I don't have that many subscribers, not even 100 yet. So, but it could just be that I've had the account for a long time. So that might be the reason why, which is totally fine. It's just nicer not to have to do this update as like a video, and then have to try to find the room on my phone to record it, and then record it, and then post it, and then I can delete it. So this makes it so much easier, because really it's just an update, a family update. We were all sick. I wasn't actually that sick, and the only one that actually wasn't sick was Linus. I'm going to hop up there and see them. But everybody I had, I think, was pretty close to a sinus infection, and I was able to do some sinus rinses and for several days, and able to. I'm gonna watch you. And I was able to stem it off. Like, I even felt my lymph node was swollen. I'm watching. Whoop. I'm all right, thanks. I just tripped over a stair. Wow, that's a big slide. No, thank you. I think I just stubbed my toe. Hey, buddy, are you gonna go down the slide? No? So anyway, you want to watch Solace go? Go watch Solace. So it is a very steep slide. Do you see how steep that is? That's a very steep slide. No, thank you. All right. Okay, you go down the slide and we'll watch. Oh, it's a bumpy slide. You want to try? No. No, me either. Yeah, I'm too scared too. Oh, yeah. I don't like heights. You can do it. You're brave. So anyway, so Solace and Solomon were sick. I think they were the first ones sick. they just had fevers for like 2 days. They didn't feel good, throat sore, I think a cold or something like that. And then Boaz had a fever at the same time. And then they were well enough to go back to school Wednesday. And then this was like a week ago yesterday. They were a week ago, almost 2 weeks ago. And they were well enough to go to school. And then that Friday, the kids at our private school had half a day they had like a fun event. Good job. And they came home, and Josiah started feeling sick on Friday afternoon. And then he ended up sick on Saturday, and Sunday he wasn't feeling well. But because of he has a required attendance on Sunday, so he went to church with us. He basically just went to fulfill his attendance and then came home. And then we both came home. Hi, baby. Good job. High five. Awesome.
I want to wear my hood.
High five.
I want to wear my hood.
Good. You got your hood.
I want to wear my hood.
Anyway,
I want to go down this way.
so we came home right after, and actually Boaz was sick that same time as well. So instead of going to church and Sunday school, I stayed out in the car with Boaz and hung out with Boaz in the car because he was, hi sweetie, go ahead and go play some more. I'm watching. So I hung out with Boaz in the car while, good job, while he was, no, not scared. Good job. You're so brave. High five. All right. So anyway, I hung out in the car with Boaz. I had a couple toys and a book, and he was hanging out on my lap, just having fun, hanging out. He wasn't feeling well, but I think the book, kept him occupied enough, and I think I found some fruit snacks in my purse, so he was able to snack on his favorite thing. And then as soon as Josiah got out of Sunday school, we went home, and then we watched the church service on their live stream. So I didn't really want Josiah to go, but he wanted to go to make sure that he didn't miss. But he's feeling, you scared. That's okay. You can go down the slide. So then Monday, he was starting to feel better, which Monday was Memorial Day, so he thankfully didn't miss any school. So by the time Tuesday happened, he was better. And then that was last week. I think last week. Yeah, and then Boaz was sick, and so Boaz was sick when the younger kids were sick on Monday and Tuesday, and then missed school. And then he was sick again that last weekend when Josiah was sick. And then he was sick again the last couple of days. He had a fever, and then he had these little bumps all over his, like a rash. And I was like, I hope that's not chickenpox, but it shouldn't be, because he I think he's been vaccinated for chickenpox, number one, and number two, we don't know anybody around that has had either chickenpox or the shingles, because if you've never been vaccinated for chickenpox and and someone has the shingles that you can actually get chickenpox from someone having the shingles and being contagious. So, but nobody that we know has had chickenpox or shingles or anything. So, and then actually, that was a couple of days ago. And then, like today, he woke up. He was much better, and I think he had what it's called is mollusculum contagium, and it's like little pimples, and that's kind of what they look like. And then they scab over, and that's exactly what it looks like. So I think he had mollusculum whatever it's called. Anyway, if you know what it is, you know what it is. Solomon had that when he was, I think, a year old or something like that. So, but anyway, he's feeling better. So the only one, and then during that time, I had a headache, not a headache, I had cold, and I still have a runny nose. But, oh, you want to, I'll show them real quick. There. So there it is. There's Silas climbing up, and there's Linus. Okay, sorry, they wanted me to show you that they're climbing. Yeah, all I had was a runny nose right now, but a few days ago, I think 3 or 4 days ago, I just had a really stuffy nose and it was runny and I kept blowing it and it was gross. But I had some bloody noses several times and it wasn't just a little bleeding, it was like a lot. For several days in a row, and I was like, that's odd. Like, I normally don't get bloody noses very often, and it's usually when I'm pregnant, and I'm not pregnant. There is, anyway, so I did some sinus rinses, and for several days, like several times a day, and I'm feeling so much better, and my nose is just runny, and it's clear, so sorry to be, so descriptive, but I feel like my lymph nodes is not sore anymore. It's not swollen, so I think I've gotten through it. So I was actually going to make an appointment last week, Wednesday, to see the doctor virtually, because really ear infection, they have to look in your ear to diagnose that, but there's really nothing they can look in to diagnose a sinus infection. But it's mostly symptoms that they're going off of, and then they treat it as like a just in case you have it. This is what we're gonna, And I was actually going to also ask about Boaz at the same time, but my doctor didn't have anything available, so I was like, okay, well, let's just stick it out the weekend, and sure enough, we're both better. So, and then right now, Matthew is not feeling well, and so he's resting at home, and we'll see how he feels if he's going to go to church tomorrow. But thankfully, everybody's sickness gets out of the way with minimal school. Oh, and yes, go ahead. Titus was actually sick. I want to say like last week Thursday, he started throwing up, and it was disgusting. But he started throwing up, and then he was fine. Like I usually when he was younger and he got sick and he would throw up, he would constantly be like he would not stop throwing up unless he took Zofran. Like he would be just awful. So, but as he's getting older, I feel like his stomach is getting a little bit better. He's got a really low immune system. Sorry about that. He's got a really low immune system, and so he doesn't. He doesn't get better when he gets sick sometimes. So, oh, you want me to show you that? Okay, I'll show you. She wants me to. You're doing a good job.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, sweetie. Can you try? Do you want to try, buddy?
No.
No?
I'm too scared.
Oh, you're too scared? It's okay to be scared. Look at Silas. You want to watch Silas?
No.
Well, you're watching her.
I scared.
Yeah.
I scared.
What do you want to do?
That's okay.
What do you want to do?
I scared. I'm too scared.
Yeah?
That's okay.
Okay.
That's okay.
All right. So, anyway, that's about an update for us.
I go down this way.
Yeah, go ahead, sweetie. Nice job.
I'm gonna go upstairs.
So yeah, Titus was only sick for a day, and he went back to school the next day, and he was fine. And Linus over here, he hasn't had one day of being sick, so that was nice. I was expecting him to be sick, but he is not. So that's super nice. I'm glad he hasn't had to, because he's not a happy camper when he's sick. He's miserable. You're doing a great job.
I'm gonna go down this way.
Go ahead. You can try if you want.
No, I'm too scared.
It's okay. You do your best. If you don't want to, you don't have to.
I am too scared.
So,
I was scared.
and yeah,
I'm scared. I'm scared.
it's hard, honey. Silas
I'm
is
scared.
wanting to try the monkey
scared.
bars.
Mommy, I scared.
It's okay, guys. So, yeah, that's about an update for us. We're just kind of having fun, and Solace loves that really tall slide, and I don't. So she's like, "Don't you want to go on it, Mommy?" I'm like, "No, I don't. I don't want to die today." And Linus is learning to stand up for himself. Like he's instead of just not wanting to do it, he's like, "I'm scared. I'm scared." So it's kind of nice that um, he's saying that as opposed to just, "I don't want to do it," and not saying why. That's fantastic. Good job. So anyway, we're having fun, and I turned off comments just because the kids are here, and I'm not sure how that works as far as things, being made for kids or not. They're not really made for kids. Like I don't, this isn't like but kids are in there. So I want to make sure that if kids want to watch, they can watch, So if I do it where it's not made for kids, then kids can't watch, I think. Anyway, maybe I'll take it off of made for kids, and so that comments can be on here. And if you want to comment, what you think, that would be great. But we have one more week of school left for 3 of the kids, and then 2 more weeks for 2 of the kids. So the ones at private school, they get off next week Friday from school. They have a half day. That's their last day. And Josiah's got his end of year 8th grade field trip. So that's exciting. He's very, very excited where he's going. And then, I think Titus has got a field trip. I think he's going to the big zoo nearby. Josiah's going to a theme park. So, anyway, he's very excited. I have to get him a Visa gift card so that, because the theme park doesn't have a gift card, but they don't take cash. So, and I do not want him having our debit card. So we are doing we're going to give him a Visa debit card so he can use that for lunch and snacks and something like that, that sort of thing. But then he doesn't have to worry, like if he loses it or something, whatever's on there is all he's got. So, and I think if he registers it, then he can do like a PIN number or something, and then he doesn't have to worry about anybody using it. So, let's see what else is going on. Nothing else. Oh, Linus does have summer school, and so he has a break of, let's see, that's about 2 weeks before, a little less than 2 weeks before he starts summer school. And then he will, you think you can try grabbing that with your other hand and hooking it like this? So she's got the one small hand, and she's trying to do the monkey bars, and obviously grabbing it with the other hand is hard, so let me just put her on there. Is it too far? You want to try this one? Here's the one. This one doesn't move, so it might be easier. It's tight. So that one is a wiggler one, and this is one that doesn't move. So you want to try it? Okay. Oh, good try. Wow, you're strong. Good job. You're strong too. You did. All right, you gonna try again? Here we go. If you hold on and you swing really wide, then maybe you can reach over. Well, you won't swing that wide.
You said so wide.
Well, just swing enough to where you can reach your arm up.
Okay.
All right, one more try, or you. Well, it's okay. What happened last time that you couldn't? You just jumped down?
Yes.
Yeah, and you made it fine.
I want to go to the
All right. So.
I want to get this one.
You want to try it?
Not today.
That's okay. So, and I also like doing. Good job. I also like doing videos of my kids that have speech issues because it's so fun to see as they get older, like how far they've come, and then to look at these videos and say, wow, I can't believe he talked like that. You know, like I look at some of the videos I have of Titus when he was 3 and 4, and then now, and oh, you got it! Look at you! You did. That's a good spot. I'm watching. Good job. So now she's just grabbing on and then jumping off. But yeah, I like to see when they're like little, and then as they get older, how far they've come as far as talking and stuff. I'm watching. Nice job. Nice swinging. Good job. So yeah. Anyway, that's what's going on. I'd like to do a camping trip between when Linus gets out of school and when before he starts summer school. But yeah, oh my goodness, you're doing such a good job. Nice. Good job.
I'm a caterpillar.
Nice job.
No, a ladybug.
A ladybug.
No, go this way.
You want to try?
No, I'm too scared.
That's okay. You can do your best.
I learned some new things at the park today.
Yeah. Did you learn something new with your brother when you went earlier? She went with Josiah earlier. Good job.
I'm a hill.
Are you swinging? Oh, be careful. You may have to go around, buddy.
I can also do this.
Nice.
I
So,
Mommy,
very nice. Wow, good job. Now, how are you going to get up?
what's this?
Good climbing. Nice job. Very nice job. So,
I didn't go and play here.
yeah.
I did. Lift one hand.
Trying to think of what I was going to say. Yeah, very nice. So yeah, we would like to do a camping trip. Oops, my battery's low. Okay. I'd like to do a camping trip, just to, kind of hard to see. There we go. Kind of kick off the new summer season, somewhere for the weekend. But we do have a trip planned with our church in the end of July. Yeah, very nice. So we've got a night set. It's actually not that far from here, so Matthew doesn't really have to take time off work. He can actually come over and hang out, and then when it's time for work, he can actually. Wow, very nice. He can actually go right to work and then come back, and then either go to the house and rest in peace and quiet, or come to the camper. And obviously, he will get more rest at the house rather than at the camper. So, but yeah, we're excited about that because this will be the first camping trip that we go without my parents. Because my dad doesn't really like to go camping, like in town at any of there's a couple of campgrounds. He doesn't like to do that. So, but anyway, that's the plan. I might maybe go and pick up my mom one of the times and have her if she wants to hang out with us at the campground, for one of the days. I think they have it set for Friday through Sunday, but they said if you want to go early, several are going to be there on Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday. So I set it for Thursday. I think I did Thursday through Sunday. So yeah, we'll be there, and so maybe for Thursday or Friday we can go get my mom and she can come and hang out. Because we unfortunately with our camper we have to unhitch it to set it up because it has fold outs. I'm watching. And the fold outs, the van is in the way, so we have to unhitch the van in order to do that. But yep, I think we're going to do a weekend. It's a little late for doing that, so there might not be anything available, but there's usually something somewhere. So anyway, I'll give you an update if we do. But yeah, we're super excited about this summer. And then, of course, we'll do baseball in August with the Special Olympics. It's not Special Olympics, but it's it's a special needs challenger group. And Solace and Titus have been doing that for years. Solace it's baseball, it's softball. So because Solace can't really play softball the way regularly, this is why she's involved. Not because of like a developmental thing, it's a physical thing, and that's how it's either physical or developmental. So there's there's several kids with Downs, or several kids with cognitive delays, or several kids with physical delays as well, and we're going to see if Linus wants to join. Basically, it's for kids who cannot be in a regular league and play, you know. And with Linus's severe ADHD that I'm self-diagnosing, but because he's too young to be diagnosed. And I mean, his doctor's already said, you know what, we will diagnose him as soon as he's old enough, because she said that, okay, they wanted to show you. She said that most insurances will not approve any kind of medication for ADHD under 6. So it makes sense, because usually 6 is when, like, kindergarten didn't used to be required, and so they used to start school at 6. You did? So anyway, hope you guys are having a good Saturday. It's so nice out. I love this weather when all I need is a jacket, and even though it's not April 25th. So anyway, have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. See if I can close this down.
You don't.
Right, so I'm having trouble. Here, I'll do this so you don't have to watch me struggle with getting this.
I can go up. Mommy, I can go up. I can go up. I can go down.